Legend of Total Turdburger here, and it's time for another quick battle for Total War Warhammer. Alright, so, if we have a look where we are at the moment, of course not changing, this is directly after the previous one. Ranked 46. If we win another match, it should get us to 44. I wonder if I should have called myself Turd Burglar. This guy's got a thing. Where are we fighting? Oh, I don't know if I like this. I quit. What a turd. Alright, fair enough. He couldn't possibly know it's me. Some people do this. What they do is, like, if the faction that shows up that they don't want to fight, they just quit. Like, they just don't want to... Like, they'll pick Bretonnia and then they don't want to fight Bretonnia. That's how they get so high up on the rankings. It's fine. If they want to be like that, then they're obviously not that good. So, Deku Scrub. Alright. I got no problem doing Bretonnia versus Bretonnia. Yeah, and then he just changes. That's fine. We'd bring that ability just in case they don't bring full flying goon squad. That way we can snipe them. But most times they do. I mean, otherwise I can get 2 points of experience, one for this guy and him. Not a real big deal. Alright, where are we fighting? Okay, this is better than the previous map anyway. Like, I'll fight anywhere, but I'd be the first to admit I didn't want to fight in that battlefield. Because the thing is, if you lose in that battlefield, then you just, get better. So that's how you got to look at defeats. Defeats are an opportunity to see where you can improve. The great thing about this army here, although my micro is definitely pretty good, I wouldn't say it's the best, it doesn't require a huge amount of micro because these guys here have expert charge defense. It's actually better to let them charge into you than to charge into the enemy. So all I really ever need to do to micro these three and the archers. So yeah, we'll see. I reckon he'll probably go full flying goon squad because that is honestly I see that so often now, and it is a good strat. But I know a counter to it. You just don't engage them because some people think, oh yeah, I'm Bretonnia, therefore I have flying superiority. But it's not the case when you're outnumbered. And I would say that the Pegasus Knights are probably better off if there's more money being played. For large funds, stick to this. Like if it was huge funds, then I'd bring some Pegasus Knights. Probably wouldn't really ever bring Grail Knights to anything. They're just not cost effective. I mean, not unless the funds were just off the charts huge. So it goes as wide as possible, in case he's got artillery, so that we don't take that much damage from it on the approach, and then we tighten up as we get in there. Because as I've explained before, if you can fit more units within the radius of your leadership, you can keep them in check a lot more. Because you may not think it's a big deal, but the extra... Oh, okay, it's not active yet. The extra 8 leadership can keep them in the fight. Perhaps the whole battle, whereas where it could have caused a break in the chain route if you go too wide. Because don't forget, the biggest problem with our army is poor leadership, which is why we've got all these other support units. Like we've got this here, making sure that anything that's particularly fearsome or terrifying doesn't get. Okay, hang on, I'm gonna get into this. What artillery did he bring? Oh, fucking Luminarch. All right. I hate going up against Luminarchs. Alright. And does he go full ham with the Flying Goon Squad? No. Is that Carl Franz? No. It only gets 10 shots. What are these? No, Reichsguard. Celestial Wizard. So what they do with the Celestial Wizard is lock you in place. So you got to stay well away from that turd. They lock you in place. And then the what's it called? The Luminarch of Hish does just ridiculous amounts of damage to heroes. So you want to stay well away from that. Even the Damsel of the stage, like they can one-shot kill it. But if they start shooting at my troops here, it's not really going to do that much damage to me. Yes, it could absolutely obliterate some units, which is why we need to stay wide. In all honesty, this is the one artillery unit that I get frightened at when I see it, because it really can fuck up Bretonnia. But its range is not that wide, so as long as we stay out of its range, we should be okay. We just need to keep our leadership back. Unfortunately, that means we don't get the buffs, except for, the map-wide one. But if we can get in close and shoot it, then we'll be better off. Okay, I tell you what we could do, and this is not ideal, but once we start getting into combat, we send the 2 paladins in. We don't send them in together. See, that is not... like, he's only got 9 more shots left. If he... shots like that, when it, like... it just didn't do enough damage. So if he wants to keep shooting, then that's fine by me. But what I'm thinking about doing here is sending the 2 paladins in. We don't want to send the Emperor in because he'll get shot. And just send them in there. Because these guys here aren't anti-large. You didn't bring... what's it called? Demigryph Knights. We just need to stop that damn Luminarch. And it'd be worth it even to sacrifice the 2 units that we've got there. Where's their range? Okay, you can stay about here. You stay about there. Alright, archers, you can move forward. Come in reserve here. Got to get rid of that Luminarch. We'll see how well he defends it. Okay, we're about to get shot over here. We got to move. There we go. So he's wasted 2 shots now, essentially. Doesn't matter if we're shooting into... wait, what kind of spearmen are these? Spearmen with shields, okay, so it's not going to do as much damage. You can't justify getting any closer. Okay, he's going after this guy here now. Just keep inching our way a little bit closer. Okay, here come the archers. Get ready. Shoot them. We've got archer superiority, so we should be fine. What we like to do is focus fire on them, so we can get rid of like 2 of them quickly and then focus on the other 2. Okay, so one of their guys has broken. One of mine just broke. Get rid of this. Shoot the Luminarch. Fuck their archers. Shoot the Luminarch. It's very much vulnerable to missile fire. There we go. Without the Luminarch, we can bring in our guys. Alright, we got this. GG, motherfucker. That was your only hope. Guess what? Fucking time for Flying Goon Squad to get in there. Because even if he locks us down now, you know, what's gonna matter? Get him in. Don't forget he just used magic, so he might be a little bit low on the stuff. Okay, get our guys behind here. Don't have time to wait around. Just get into combat. Take out this general of the Empire. Actually, you take out their light wizard. You get in over here. Without their Luminarch, that's a big downside for them. Shit. Make sure he doesn't break. Yeah, see, now we're getting him. That's crap. They'll never get through this first line here, and their general's gone. So he's trying to get rid of Leon Kerr, but it's not going to work. Alright. Let's get this guy, get Leon Kerr back over here. Now, of course, they do have these guys trying to come round our rear, but we no longer need our archers, so... Actually, we'll have our archers turn around so that they can get a few shots on them if possible. You should try and get over here. You, come up this way. Actually, yeah, get down there, why not? What are they going to do about it now? Oh, we actually got rid of their general. Well, that's not going to be good for you. I'm cool on this one. Yeah, just gotta be very careful when dealing with a Luminarch. It didn't get a single good hit in, just because, you know, you gotta be cautious. Move your inexpensive units in. It doesn't matter so much. Alright, yeah, the whole army's on the route, and there's a decisive victory for us there. And this is how we do it. Alright, so, how did we go for ranking on that one? Oh, he must have been really lowly ranked, because I gained like 20 rating points. Yeah, I barely gained anything from that. Oh well, anyway guys, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time, fuckers.